good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Welcome along. Oh no, it says Bag That Badge series. We're going to have to change that. So, hello Tina. Hello everyone. Welcome along to the Zwift Run channel. We are live for the next hour and a half, pretty much, I think. And we are going to do the Monday community run, but we have something very special first because our friend Carol Rushworth is 55, or was 55 years old on Thursday, I think. And in celebration of being 55, she is running 55 kilometres on Zwift. Now, I have been away in Cornwall this weekend and we've just got back an hour or so ago. I've had a little sleep, I've had a cup of tea, and we're going to join Carol for the final 10 or so K of her run. I don't actually know how far she's in at the moment. Good evening, Jonathan. But Carol already has people running with her, so it looks to me like Paul Deering has run the entire thing with her. So Paul Deering has run they've been going for nearly 5 hours. 4 hours, 54 minutes. Sebastian has run nearly an hour with Carol. Paul has done the whole thing with Carol. Tina has run over an hour with Carol. Tiago has just logged on like me. So we are now, and I think there are other people running with Carol as well. So we're now going to click this button and we're going to go and join Carol and the gang to run her home, to finish her 55 kilometres on Zwift in celebration of her 55th birthday. Here we go. Let's click in. And Tina also did an hour with Carol earlier. So she's run an hour now and an hour earlier, so Tina's run 2 hours. They're going at 9 kph, so I'd better get up to speed so I don't lose them. So yeah, we're going to run all the way with Carol till she finishes, and then we'll jump over to the Monday community run. So we're waiting. I am now up to speed. Here we go, locating Carol Rushworth. Assist ends in 8 seconds, and here we go. So Jonathan Perkin is there, Paul Hayward is there, Paul Deering is there, Tina is there, and there is Carol. Hello, gang. Carol says, cousins, you're here. I am here. I've had a little rest. I'm very, very tired. So, Carol has done 44 kilometres, just about to hit 44 kilometres. So we will do 11 kilometres with Carol until she completes her 55k. Tina says, Cousins is here. Incredible. Yeah, I actually remembered. Well, I didn't need much reminding because it was all over Facebook. Jonathan says, how's it going, Carol? So yeah, we need to hear from Carol as to how she is feeling and how Paul is feeling, because Paul's done the same distance as Carol as well. Right. Carol says, I feel okay now. I felt bad after 35k. So, well done, Carol and Paul. Amazing running. They've done well over a marathon now. 44 kilometres done, 11 kilometres to go. So, in Carol and Paul's minds, they will be very near the finish now. So, I'm just gonna actually. Are you gonna go over to the community run, or are you just gonna stay on this road and finish it off here? Because if you are, I'll just stay with you guys. Just need to get my internet working. Bear with me while I just do this quickly. Right, I don't know if I missed somebody replying there. Are we staying here, or will we be joining the community run at 6:30? I'm happy to do whatever. It seems a shame, Carol, to kind of get rid of the distance and start again with like 10k to go or something. Tina's going to finish running in a minute. Paul Hayward says, I thought Stephen was in Scotland. No, that's in 2 weeks, Paul. Opposite end of the country, Paul. I was in Cornwall. Tina, I can't believe Victoria. Well, I can't believe you both missed each other in Dorchester. That's madness. Hi, Carol. Right, Carol's joined us on YouTube. So, Carol, are we staying here, or are we going to the Monday community run? I'm very happy to stay here if you don't want to lose, because you'd have to save and then restart, wouldn't you? And you don't want to lose the distance. Also, Tina, I don't know if you noticed, but Ellis overtook you in the last 300 metres. Because on the results, Ellis is ahead of you by about 20 seconds. So, Ellis must have been waiting at the finish when you got there. But of course, he wouldn't know necessarily, he wouldn't remember what you looked like. No, she never saw him. Madness, isn't it? Okay, we are going to stay here. So the plan originally was that we were going to go over and join the Monday community run. But I think what we're going to do is stay here and see this through with Carol. My pittance of an effort will be 11k this evening, but that's fine. I am very tired. Ten and a half k to go, Carol. Not 11, you've only got 10.5k to go. You've done 44.5k. You're doing 55k, aren't you? Yeah, so 10.5k left. Yeah, it's better not to lose the miles, Carol. I think I agree. I'm so tired today. I could just, because of the long driving and a busy weekend, I'm absolutely shattered. So I'm going to go straight to bed after this. Pretty much. Yeah, Carol, you've done amazingly well. Really good. And Paul as well. Brilliant running. Well over a marathon done. 4.5 hours of 5 hours of running. Fantastic. It's a bit late for that, Taylor. Full stop. Tina has already run 44 kilometres. Oh gosh, hang on a minute. I need to take the camera angles off, don't I? Because I will be going the wrong way. Paul Deering says, for the record, Carol, this was a stupid idea. It's your fault, Paul. Sebastian says, how many kilometres of driving? Oh my goodness. Right, we're going to the jungle. Left to the jungle. Right, about 250 times 2, 500 miles. Like 800 kilometres? Something like that. Yes, Paul, we're going to the jungle as far as I can see. As far as I'm aware, we're going to the jungle. $18 degrees, nearly 19 degrees inside of shed quarters. Oh, don't tell me I've turned around. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I just pressed it so it wouldn't do that. I just pressed so it wouldn't do... Why did it do that? Oh my goodness. Why have I turned around? Now I've got to find them again. That's so annoying. Now please tell me I'm going to go left. Yes, I am. Okay, good. Paul Deering says, first line on the bingo card. The thing is, I tried to take action to avoid that. I knew in advance that I was going to go wrong. Tina says, I knew it would go to hell when you got here. Sebastian drove 800 kilometres to Denmark. Yeah, basically 400k there, 400k back. 5 hours with no mistakes, says Paul, and then Stephen arrives. Yeah, I'm going to have to take the camera angles off, aren't I, to avoid this. Typical. Have I gone the wrong way again now? Right, I'm taking the camera angles off. This is no good. I can't deal with the stress of it. Camera angles are going off. Exit camera angles. Press number 1. Yeah, I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? I've gone the wrong way. I can't see them. They're not in front of me. Right. And I need to go that way. To the Alp. There we go. So now I need to do catch-up. I also need to open the doors because I'm getting hot already. Oh dear. Nothing but fun, is it? It's always an adventure. Always an adventure. Jonathan says it's all a ruse to keep Carol's mind off the running. Paul Hayward has gone to flip his chips in his fryer. I need to speed up so I can catch them up now, because they've probably gone so far ahead, it'll take me forever to catch them. It's all right, Carol. I'm on it. I am on it. I think I'm on it. I assume you've gone up past the windmill, yeah? You're going towards the jungle, and you've gone past the windmill. I'm sure I'm on the right course now. I just need to catch you guys up. Yeah, there they are, look. Yeah, I can see. Right, camera angles are off, so I won't be going any wrong turns now. Paul Hayward, I can see, is standing still, having just gone to change his chips over. Oh, now he's moving again. That was a quick turnaround, Paul. on, let's just catch these guys up. So, I hope everybody's had a nice weekend. Yeah, mine was very busy. Paul Deering says that something's missing from Stephen's garden. I can't think what it is. Hey, that's been gone for days. That has been gone for literally days, Paul. I think I took it on Tuesday. So almost a week. Oh, Paul said it must have been heavy. Oh, it was, Paul. It was the carpets were just ridiculously heavy. And I had to drag them all the way back through the house as well to the front of the house. Oh, it was horrendous. But I got it done. Right, feeling a bit pathetic. That was my 2nd kilometre. Carol is on nearly coming up to 46 kilometres now. 9 to go for Carol. Just over 9. Well done, Tina. So Tina is just coming to an end. She's done another hour, 11 kilometres. Another hour, almost an hour and 15 minutes. So well done, Tina. Great work. There she is. So Tina ran Dorchester Park Run yesterday. And my wife and children also ran Dorchester Park Run yesterday. Sorry, not yesterday, Saturday. But we didn't know that Tina was going to be there. And they didn't see each other at all. And so didn't meet. Which is madness. Considering also that my son Ellis passed Tina in the last few hundred metres and finished about 20 seconds ahead of Tina. And Victoria was about 2 minutes behind Tina. And they never saw each other. Just crazy. I was down in Cornwall, and I ran a very hilly park run called Trelisic Park Run in Cornwall, which is a National Trust property. Very beautiful gardens. Jonathan says that park run looked lovely. Yeah, absolutely lovely. Absolutely gorgeous it was. Very highly recommended. Not easy. Not a quick park run by any stretch. It's like the first half is almost all downhill. So basically when you come back it's all uphill because it's a out and back course. So very difficult second half and very difficult middle as well. Because the middle is just one really steep hill. Yes, Sebastian, it is totally true. I wasn't there, but Victoria and Tina ran the same run and didn't see each other. Right, once I've caught up with the gang, I'm just going to jump off the treadmill and open the doors of the shed wide open because I am boiling hot here. 16 minutes gone of my run, 2.5k in. Right, Tina says she thought they were in Cornwall with me. I see. Okay, yes. I mean, you weren't looking out for them, so yeah. I get that. Okay, just catching up to the back of the guys now. Right, let me just open the doors. It is wet. It's not raining at the moment, but it is wet out there. Like damp in the air. Right, camera angle number 7. Button number 7. That'll do for the rest of the run. So Tina, when she finished running on Saturday, she got in the car, she logged onto Strava, and she saw that Victoria had run the same race as her, the same run as her. Hey, did you see what the parkrun executives have been saying about us lot then? Very rude, isn't it? I don't know if you've seen it, but some of the top people at Parkrun, so Paul Sinton-Hewitt, who is the founder of Parkrun, and Russ Jeffries, who's the current CEO, had a meeting with some parkrunners last week and basically said some very derogatory things about the current existing users of Parkrun. But they didn't really care if they left, because if they left, there'd be 100 more to take their place, and that decisions are not made by the community. We are not a community-led organisation. We make decisions from the top down. From management make the decisions, not the running community. And basically, existing users are not our priority. That's what they said. Yeah, Tina, it sounds like I think it sounds like Paul lost his rag a bit and said some things that maybe if he'd thought about it, he wouldn't have said. But yeah, not good at all. Thing is, parkrun is so huge, you know, I think they may well be right in that it doesn't really matter what a small percentage of the runners think. You know, there are so many parkrunners that complaints probably won't make much of a dent, really. But we'll see. And they haven't got any competition either. Parkrun have no competition, so they can basically just do what they like. Anyway, we'll not moan about that. We're celebrating Carol's 55th birthday. Happy birthday, Carol, for last week. She is about to hit 47 kilometres, so 8 kilometres left to run of her celebration run, which big kudos to Paul Deering, who has ran with her all the way. And to be fair, not only the running, but having to put up with Carol's chat. I mean, you know, you are a trooper, Paul. 5 hours with Carol. Mind you, you learned to deal with it in the car, didn't you, on the way down to Brighton? So I suppose you've learned the techniques. And of course, a lifetime's experience with Debbie, so yeah. Oh right, Paul says he was outnumbered 4-1 with females earlier, so Amy Green would have been running as well. 47 kilometres up now for Carol and Paul. Well done, guys. Carol says, thank you. Deering was a star. Paul Howe says, that's it for me, I'm afraid. Have to go and have my tea and then give my nephew his 16th birthday card. Happy birthday to Paul's nephew. Thank you, Paul, for joining us for a bit. 7 kilometres done by Paul. Well done, Paul. Actually, what we should do is highlight Carol, shouldn't we? let's just drop some ride-ons quickly to people. Paul Hayward as well. Well done, Paul. Paul Deering. Well, Carol, if I put the focus on you, that means the camera angles will change, but not from my system. Because when you highlight somebody else, the camera angles automatically do their thing. So I won't go wrong and I won't turn around. But we'll get some vaguely interesting camera angles, like that one from above. So yeah, I did park run on Saturday morning. Then Saturday evening, I was at a film festival called Trails in Motion. And it's a worldwide event. So this film festival happens all over the world. And each year, they choose a series of films, maybe 5, 7 films to show. And each event all around the world, they all show the same films. And my friend Jay from the Trail and Error podcast, Jay invited me down because he runs it in the UK. So he's the UK organiser for Trails in Motion. And he's thinking of setting up some more film festivals for Trail in Motion in other parts of the country. And I might help him with it. So I went down there to basically scout it out and see how it all works. And we watched some lovely films as well, some lovely trail running films. So that was nice. But it was a very late night and it was very busy. And then Sunday morning, I went out with Jay for a little trail run and he took me around some Cornish mining villages, old Cornish mining towns that are now derelict. So that was interesting to look at. So that was Sunday morning. Well, Sunday ended up being Sunday lunchtime. I drove back to Dorchester to meet the family Sunday evening. And then we came back here today. So yeah, busy weekend. But very enjoyable, but I am absolutely shattered now, so I'm going to have a really solid night's sleep tonight, as I'm sure Paul Deering and Carol Rushworth will as well, having done a good long distance today. Carol, have you had any rest today? Have you stopped at all? Carol and Paul, have you stopped to rest at all? Be interesting to find out if they've took any breaks at all. No, says Carol. Wow, you've just constantly ran 9 kph for 5 hours. So far. That is impressive. Well done, guys. Lee Betts says hi. Hello, Lee. She says, well done, Carol and Paul. Hope you're okay, Lee. Again, still congratulations on your 3 marathons in the past few weeks. Amazing work, Lee. Okay, so 5 minutes rest when they reset the treadmill the last time. Okay, so that's it. Amazing. And you can see Carol's heart rate up there at the top of the screen, 142 BPM You know, Carol is fit. That is a comfortable heart rate, having already run for over 5 hours. Very easy, relaxed heart rate. Very, very good work. Sebastian says the girl on the picture, the front picture of your last parkrun video, looks a bit overtrained. She does, yes. Rather a eccentric AI model photo, isn't it? Image. 48 kilometers up now. 7 to go. So what time did you start? Was it 1 o'clock this afternoon, Carol? Oh, it still said bag that. It still says bag that badge series. That's no good, is it? We need to change that. Hang on. Let's see if I can change that title. Because that's not good, is it? We don't want it. We don't want it to say bag that badge. Yeah. Damn it! Damn it! Don't stop! Start again, come on! Go, go, go! stopping again. Oh dear. Right, I'm done now though. I've got it sorted. Over the beautiful bridge. Hi, Tiago. Right, just catching up to the back of the guys, having fixed the title. Right, Paul Deering stopped. What's happened to Paul? Right, Paul, I think Paul is stopping. Paul was only meant to do a marathon with me. He loves a challenge. He's going to bow. Paul says, I'm going to bow out. Was only supposed to be doing 45k, 42k. Carol, you are a machine and in good hands. A brilliant running Paul, says Jonathan Perkin. 6.5 kilometres left. Paul says, thanks guys, keep motivating Carol, please, because it will be hurting her now, yeah. Yeah, so Paul has bowed out. He is probably shattered. Well done to Paul. Carol is approaching 49k, there she is. She's just hit 49k, 6k to go now. 6 kilometres remaining. And Carol Rushworth is on her way to 55k at 55 years. You must feel like you're so close now, Carol. Just keep plodding those miles out. 4 miles to go, less than 4 miles to go, Carol. Although, do you know what? I'm surprised Paul didn't drag himself to 50k. We should have dragged him to 50k. Come on, Paul, log back on. Another kilometre. In 20 days, I have to run 54k. Is that correct, Carol? Says Sebastian. So Sebastian is going to be 54 years old in 20 days. I think he's just given away. Carol is coming up to 5.5 hours of running. Yeah, Sebastian was born on the 26th of May 1970. So he will be 54 years old. He has to do 54 kilometres in a few days, in a few weeks' time. We'll see if he jumps up to the challenge. Anna says, go, Carol, go. Paul Deering's special guest appearance coming up. What, who by you? Are you going to do another kilometre to make it 50k? Yeah, Jonathan Perkins says, I didn't want to say it, but yeah, I'm too much of a Strava wanker and I couldn't leave it at 48.4k. I would have walked just to get to 50k. Come on, sir. Come on, Paul. Yeah, you could have walked to 50k. No, listen, we can't have a go at Paul. He's supported Carol for nearly 5.5 hours today. We can't have a go at Paul for ducking out at 48k. I mean, we can, but we shouldn't really. Debbie Colville! Debbie has stepped onto the treadmill. She's going to see Carol home for 5k. For the last 5 or 6k. Well done, Carol. Well done, Debbie. Well done, Debbie. Nice to see you. Thanks, Anna. Anthony says, Carol has got this, easy peasy. Paul Deering can go and have a nice long shower now and then go to bed. He's done his job, he's done his work today. We have another 30 minutes, 35 minutes left of running here to bring Carol home. And we have a very famous phrase to utter in about 400 metres. Paul says, this is Paul's reason for ducking out early. He says, I needed Carol to take all the praise. After all, this was her stupid idea. It was. Where's Jonathan, by the way? Is he at work? Is he not helped out at all during this? Now, I've just hit 6k. So 6k for me. We are not far away from 50k for Carol Rushworth. Yoko has just joined us. Hi, Yoko. So Yoko has joined the company to bring Carol home. 5k to go. Jonathan is there. He's doing the typing for Carol, so he has helped out. So Jonathan is right beside Carol, helping her through this. It must be hurting now. I mean, 50k with minimal rest. I mean, she's stopped for 5 minutes to reset the treadmill, probably a couple of times, 2 or 3 times maybe, and that's it. So we're running through the jungle with the fireflies in the sky there. Debbie Colville is with us. Sebastian is there. Jonathan Perkin. Yoko is there. And we'll post a little run report, I think, on Zwift Runners after this later on. But we need to take some photos, don't we? 50k up for Carol. Well done, Carol. 50k done. Carol, I bet you wish you were 50 years old, don't you? I bet you wish you were only 50. Sebastian's done 14.6k. I'm on 6.4k. Jonathan's on 6.4k. Yoko's just started with us. Debbie's just started with us. Let's do a bit of video as well. Amy Green's only 37 apparently, says Carol. So Amy Green just has to do, and Amy's joined for the last 5k as well. Hello, Amy. So Amy has already run with Carol today, and she's back for more. Just to see Carol over the line with less than 5k to go. Oh, we didn't do it. Just a park run to go is the famous phrase that we should utter at this point. Less than a park run to go. Anthony Anderson says, I hope this isn't expected of everybody on their birthday. Oh, Seb already said it. Thank you. I missed it. Thank you, Seb. Well done, buddy. So that begs the question, how old is Anthony? How far would Anthony have to run on his birthday? And my next birthday is 55 as well, so I suppose I have to run 55 on my birthday, don't I? Lee Bates is going to come and join us for the last 5k as well. Fantastic. Thank you, Lee. So get yourself logged in. We are into the last 5k now through the jungle with a nice crowd of people all bringing Carol home. There's no way she's going to stop early now because, I mean, how embarrassing would that be? Oh, right. Anthony's got to run 77k on his next birthday. I reckon you can do it, Anthony. I reckon it'll be fine. Darren, hello, Darren. Darren's on. Darren, I saw Darren was running earlier as well. Although maybe not with this crowd, but he was definitely on Zwift earlier on. Carol's heart rate is coming down. 138 BPM for Carol. She is chilled and relaxed and getting it done here. Debbie Cole says, no pressure, Rushworth. You're doing amazing. Keep it going, Rowley. You've got this. I mean, we all know what it's like. We've all run marathons. Most of us have run marathons. We know what it feels like. In the latter stages, you are absolutely done in, shattered, but you've got to keep going. We all know what Carol's feeling right now. Lee, she says she can't find us. So you need go down to where it says join a Zwifter. And we should be listed in there somewhere. Any of our names, Amy, Debbie, me, Carol, Jonathan Perkin, Yoko. If you see join a Zwifter at the bottom, scroll down to the bottom and it should say join a Zwifter. And you should find us there. Let me friend you in, and then if you try again, my name might come up. Hang on a second. I don't know if, do I follow you? Lee Betts. Right, Lee, I've got you. I've friended you. So if you refresh it, you should see my name in Find a Zwifter. Darren says great music. Thank you, Darren. I keep thinking about changing it to something different, but yeah, I never get round to it. I will eventually get round to it and annoy Tina by doing so. Carol Rushworth has been running for 5 hours and 40 minutes. She has about 25 minutes to go. And the stress of us all talking about her shot her heart rate up to 155 now. She's on 51 kilometres. "51 kilometres done for Carol. She's got 4 to go. We will do 4 kilometres in just over 20 minutes. Twenty-five minutes, let's say. Paul Deering says, "Carol, I am broken. You're doing amazing, but I still hate you." Message from Paul Deering direct to the lug hole of Carol Rushworth as she tries to bang out 3.9 kilometres. Thing is, Karen, if you get to 55k, you may as well do 60. I mean, 60's a nice round number, isn't it? You may as well just run to 60k. No point in stopping at 55. Odd number, that is. I'm sure Lee Betts is still trying to join. So log off, Lee. I would log off of the Zwift companion app, or log off of Zwift and then log back into Zwift, and you should see my name at Join a Zwifter. As long as you follow me on the Zwift companion app as well, you need to be a follower of... I'm following you, you need to follow me. Yoko's just done a mile. Sebastian is on 10 miles. Good running, guys. Debbie Colville's just hit 2k. I'm about to hit 8k. Anthony says, "Isn't this a Genesis song?" No, it would be copyrighted if it was. It might sound similar to a Genesis song. Or was that something I said that is a Genesis song? I don't know. There you go, Lee. Jonathan has just messaged under Carol's name. Find us under the main menu, look under workouts to find Run with a Zwifter. Oh yeah, Lee, I follow you, you need to follow me. If you follow me, I will follow you. And the days and nights of something, something, and something, something, and know the words to this bit. I something and that was it, wasn't it? Pretty much perfect, I thought there. Yeah, I remember this song, Anthony. Sebastian says, Carol, which way are we going? Turn left, says Carol. So hopefully I will turn left with Carol. Fingers crossed. I suppose I better go back to myself and have a look, hadn't I? Yeah. The southern coast. We're going left to the southern coast. Jonathan's just thought he heard what's his name? Phil Collins from Genesis. No, you're mistaken, Jonathan. That was actually me singing. I know. Who would have thought that was actually me? I didn't just put a Phil Collins record on. That was me singing there. So, yeah. What can I say? I'm a talented guy. I'm aware of that. I try not to shout about it too much. But, yeah, I mean, sometimes you just can't help but, display the skills that you have. Paul Deering says, Carol, shortly Stephen will ask you to speed up. He has a history of that. Just ignore him. Like Paul did. 52 kilometres up. For Carol now, we have 3k to go. 3 kilometres left for Carol to hit 55k for her celebration. Darren says, I miss the old days of running 35-minute 10Ks on Zwift. Hopefully I'll be back close to my best soon. I'm sure you will be, Darren. It can't be long away now. You will get back to your best again. And I will come and do a 35-minute 10K with you. I might just be 5 minutes behind. Yes, so with 3k to go, we always shout at runners we're pacing to speed up. Get to the end. Come on, you can do it. Paul in the Brighton Marathon completely ignored me, wasn't interested at all, and just lolled his own way in at his own merry speed. To be honest, I fear that Carol would do the same, so I'm not even going to bother. She's just going to waltz in at a steady 9 kph. 2.5k, just over 2.5k left to run. Just a reminder, the singing you heard back there, that was not Phil Collins. I know. I mean, it's remarkable. As remarkable as it is, the truth is, that was me. That was me. I'd do it again, but I fear breaking the internet, so I won't. Sebastian is coming up to 17k. There he is. He's just hit 17k. Debbie Colville is about to hit 3k. Having just seen her better half do 48k and then welch out because he couldn't be bothered to do an extra mile even walking to hit 50k. He could have walked to 50k, couldn't he? Could have walked it and hit 50k. Darren says we're getting another expansion, Stephen, merging with the Epic Com. Yeah. Tina says, Cousins, you are deluded. No, we'll definitely make 55k. I'm sure we'll do it. Carol's really strong, Tina. Don't doubt her. She will do it. You weren't referring to the singing, were you? No, of course not. Right. Amy is on 2.5k, but Amy has already run with Carol today. Paul Deering did 48k with Carol earlier, ran with her right from the very beginning, and did almost 5.5 hours with Carol. We're now on 5 hours, 51 minutes. With about 15 minutes to go. Right, apparently Debbie Colville is now offended that I've called Paul her better half. I don't remember saying that, Debbie. I don't remember it. Yeah, I think you're hearing things. Equal partners in crime, as far as I'm concerned, both of you. I mean, Paul keeps blaming Carol for this idea to run 55k. I mean, Carol didn't drag him to the start line, did she? That's all Paul's doing. He's got himself to blame. Anthony is now asking, did Stephen ever audition to be a Phil Collins stand-in? And the truth is, I did audition. The problem was that when I sang, the auditorium went quiet and said, actually, this guy's better than Phil Collins. So I was actually rejected because they felt that me singing would actually make Phil Collins sound better than he actually is. So I wasn't employed, unfortunately. It was a big regret of mine in my pop career. But what can you do? I mean, Phil Collins isn't that great a singer, and I didn't want to show him up. And I'm sure his management team didn't want him showed up for the charlatan that he is. So yeah, there we are. Darren says the Cousins World Tour. Yeah, I think that's behind me now. Right, Tina, who knows me better than most, says, oh my God, do not encourage him. See, Anthony fell into a big trap there. Tina knows not to do that. Do not encourage me, because it will go beyond a joke, and you'll all regret it. So it's not a good idea, guys. Carol is about to hit 53 kilometres. Also, remember, I am sleep deprived, very tired. So, you know, mentally, not all there, to be fair. 2k to go. Two kilometres remaining, you superstar. Carol has done incredibly well. She's not far off 6 hours of running. She's going to hit 55k. What an amazing run. An amazing day. Paul Deering says he did 30 miles, which sounds better than 48k. You did do 30 miles, actually, that is correct, because 50k is 31 miles. So we know a mile is 1,600 metres, so we take 1,600 metres off 50k and we get 48.4, which is, I think, almost exactly what Paul did. So he did 30 miles. Well done, Paul. That does sound good, actually. Nice round number. Trev Wilson has come to join us. Hello, Trev. Hello, Trev. So nice to have Trev with us as well to bring Carol home. Looks like Lee Betts hasn't managed to get in. And I've got about 300 metres to go before I hit 10k. He's not done it yet, Windy. Full stop. She might fall off the treadmill and break her ankle yet. Windy, not Wendy. Oh dear. 1 mile to go, says Sebastian. Sebastian's just hit 18 kilometres. Trev Wilson is about to hit 1 kilometre. Jonathan Perkin and myself, we're not far off 10k now. Debbie Colville is on 4 kilometres. Amy Green, 3.3 kilometres. Yoko is nearly on 4 kilometres. But Carol Rushworth is on 53.5 kilometres, having run for 5 hours and 57 minutes. Anthony says, awesome effort, Carol. Amy Green says, a brilliant Paul. Oh yeah, slow down, Stephen. Sorry, Carol. Right, that's 10 kilometres done for me. I'm off now. That's the end of the live stream. Thanks very much for joining me. I'll see you all again next time. It's been really... I'm only joking. Of course I'm going to do the end. Of course I'm carrying on. I'm pulling your leg. Do you know what? Sometimes I can't believe how funny I really am. Oh no! Talking about Carol possibly breaking her ankle, Amy says Sophie and Charlotte were playing football yesterday morning and one of the team was practicing Saturday evening and broke her wrist. So, Carol says Stephen's not too sleep deprived for jokes. No. Never. We have just over a kilometre left. Lee Betts says, I'm so sorry, Carol, that I wasn't able to log on. but I'm with you in spirit, cheering you on. Thanks, Lee. Appreciate that. There's a big Komodo dragon there just by the side of the road. And Carol has just hit 6 hours of running. 6 solid hours of running on the treadmill. Who can do that? Who can do 6 hours of treadmill running? Carol can. 1 kilometre to go. I must say also, appreciate the people who are wearing the, well, I appreciate everyone, but appreciate that Carol's wearing the Film My Run 500 vest for this run. That's very nice of you, Carol. Thank you for choosing that vest amongst all the vests that you could have chosen. I appreciate that. Like me saying who can run 6 hours on a treadmill, Debbie Culver says not Paul Deering. That is cruel. Debbie, that is below the belt. That is below the belt. Amy says you are amazing, Carol. Yeah, all about Carol today. With 800 metres to go, just twice around a running track, Carol Rushworth is about to hit 55 kilometres of running to celebrate her 55th birthday, even though she only looks 25. I am Carol's favourite. Paul Deering has just appropriately given the finger to Debbie. Amazing, Carol. Happy birthday, says Sebastian. And thanks to all the supporters. Thank you, Sebastian. I have only done a tiny little bit of this run with Carol. Carol doesn't like it when you talk about running tracks. Only once around a running track to go, Carol. 1.5 times. The good thing is I'm at least 300 miles away from you, so it's going to take one heck of a slap to get me from there, Carol. Debbie Colville is about to hit 5k. Sebastian is on 19 kilometres. Amy is nearly at 4.5k. Yoko is on over 4.5k. Me and Jonathan are not far off 11k. So yeah, just a tiny portion of what Carol has done today. Amazing work, Carol. Really, really proud of you for doing that. Am I supposed to slap myself then? Ow. Right, I did just slap myself. Jonathan says super inspirational, Carol. So we are all challenged now. When our birthday arrives, we have to run our age in kilometres on the treadmill on Zwift. Yeah. If all of the supporters add their miles together, we probably just about hit 54, 55k. And the crowd goes wild with 400 metres to go for Carol Rushworth. That's, 400 metres, that's once round a track, Carol. And I'm sure people who have supported Carol along the way, I'm sure Tina is watching on, and Jonathan Cost is watching on as well. Jonathan just types in it for Carol. Carol is humbled by your support, guys and gals, and thanks you sincerely. It's been an absolute pleasure to run these last 11k with you, the last hour of your 6-hour journey, Carol. Well done. Great work. 300 metres to go. And this is the victory lap. And what a lovely place to finish as well. What a lovely area of Zwift. So tomorrow is Tuesday. We will be on with the Film My Run 500 in the morning, and then I think I'll be out with the club in the evening, and we'll be back on Wednesday. And I hope we will be back on Wednesday, and I haven't forgotten something that I'm doing. Last week I said we were going to be running on Wednesday, and we didn't because I was busy. But I think on Wednesday I will be doing the Workout Wednesday interval session, so we'll see you for that. If we don't see you tomorrow morning for the Film My Run 500 live on this channel, as Carol crosses the bridge and hits 55 kilometres and completes her epic 6-hour and 7-minute run. Here we go, 20 metres, 10 metres, 55 kilometres. You can stop, Carol. You can stop. You have done it. That is amazing. Absolutely superb, Carol. Carol says thank you all. That is it. Carol has done her 55k. She's walking it out. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Brilliant work. Paul Deering says, awesome, Carol. Debbie Colwell says, amazing, Carol. Super, super proud of you. Jonathan Perkin, Tiago as well, all giving thumbs up and stars. Tina says, woohoo, bloody fantastic. Well done, Carol. That is amazing. She is just walking it out now. And she'll come to a stop in a second. Carol has done 55 kilometres. Jonathan and me have done just over 11k. Debbie Colville, 5.5k. Amy was there as well. Amy's done 5k. Sebastian's done nearly 20k. Yoko is on 5.5k. They are carrying on. Probably Sebastian will want to get to 20k, I imagine. Yoko will probably carry on. Yoko runs miles and miles and miles. Carol says this has now set a precedent. I think it may well have done, yes. Jonathan says, Carol, I hope the recovery goes okay. Sebastian says, amazing, Carol. Carol says, thanks again, everyone. Right, that is it from us here. Carol has done it. She's finished 55k. It's taken 6 hours and 8 minutes for Carol to complete that. That's brilliant work. We will be back tomorrow with the Film My Run 500 at 11:35 tomorrow morning in the UK. And I'll be out with the Real Life Running Club tomorrow evening. Wednesday workout on Wednesday evening. So we'll see you for Wednesday workout, if not before. Well done again to Carol. Thank you again to everyone who supported Carol today through the full 6 hours. A special massive thanks and well done to Paul Deering, who did 30 miles, 5.5 hours support for Carol. That's absolutely superb. So well done to him as well, but well done to everybody else who supported Carol, even if it was just for a couple of kilometres. Yoko says, thank you, Carol, and everyone. Absolutely great, she says. Tiago wishes you a fast recovery, Carol. So well done, and we will see you all hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, we'll see you for Workout Wednesday on Wednesday. Take care. Have a great weekend. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.